Good evening, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokémon Crystal version. It's time to go to Diglett's Cave. We're heading to Pewter City. I'm going to show you the team I've set up. Actually, we have a guest on our team. Our buddy Gao Gaigar is there with us right now. And you may be wondering, but Nico, why is Gao Gaigar with us? Well, the reason for that is I taught him the move Cut. Originally, every time I needed to use Cut, it was Parasite's job to do it. But Parasite learned some new move. I was doing some training off screen, and Parasite now not only knows Giga Drain, thanks to Erika, but he also knows Sludge Bomb. So I had to get rid of Cut. So, because I know that on our way to Pewter City we will need Cut, I taught it to Gao Gaigar, so he's got to travel with us a little bit, and he's going to help us. Also, I trained around Olivine City, and I brought everyone up to very decent levels. There's still work to be done, but Nikita is way ahead at level 53. I took out some guys from storage, Nana and Tarask are with us, but more importantly, remember how I said I wanted a Sunflora? Well, I went and I took out Sunkern from storage, and I went east of Cyanwood City. I surfed there and I trained and I fought against Tentacool and Tentacruel for more hours than I would like to admit. But it paid off. Sunkern is now level 30, and I stopped training at level 30 specifically because I want to show you a neat trick with Sunkern when it reaches level 31. For now, it only knows Mega Drain, Sunny Day, and Absorb. But once it hits level 31, that's gonna change quite a bit. And it's very soon. It should reach level 31 in just one battle. Now, there is one last thing you should know. If we take a look at our status... Hold on, which one was it again? Oh, there it is. So, as I was training, I actually caught the Pokerus. I don't know what the odds of catching the Pokerus in this game are, but if you're curious about what the Pokerus is, it's very random how it can happen. Sometimes you'll come across a wild Pokemon who's infected with this strange condition called the Pokerus, or Pokevirus. The moment you catch that, you'll get a call from Professor Elm, and he'll tell you that there's a new condition that's been discovered for Pokemon. They call it the Pokerus, but it's actually not a illness. It's something that allows them to grow better. So they get that condition randomly, and it helps them grow faster and better. Now, what this truly means in game mechanics is that when you fight Pokemon, there is this invisible stat that you get, this minor stat boost that you get every time that will go to one of your stats. I'm not gonna go into details, you can look it up by yourself. If you want to look it up, it's called effort value. So what the Pokerus does, if I remember correctly, is that it makes your effort value increase faster. So you'll get these little stat boosts in your stats and you'll notice them faster if you have the Pokerus. That's a very simple way to explain it. So I'm glad I caught it. I think I got it from Tentacruel. So now it's going around. All of my Pokemon will have it. Eventually, it goes away. But the stat boost doesn't. So we're very fortunate. It's the second time since I started playing Pokemon years ago that I catch the Pokerus like that. So I guess, in a way, I am kind of lucky. Alright, let's get on our bicycle and head for Pewter City. I've been talking long enough. Diglett's Cave, here I come. A bunch of Diglett popped out of the ground. That was shocking! So, the Diglett dug a cave connecting Vermilion City to Pewter City. Pretty cool, huh? We might come across some Diglett in here, but I think it's no problem for Sunflora. Oh, though this could be a problem. I was expecting a small Diglett, not a huge Dugtrio. Oh, it's only level 16. There is no reason to be afraid then. Photon, it's time for you to grow level 31. Now, the reason why I wanted to show you that Sunkern and Sunflora have different movesets that they learn by leveling up. So if I had chosen to evolve Sunkern earlier into Sunflora, I would have missed the move that it's going to learn as Sunkern at level 31, which is Synthesis. And I really wanted Sunkern to learn Synthesis. However, Sunflora also learns a very interesting move at level 31. So I figured, well, why not use the Sunstone, and that way we'll learn both. It's time to evolve into a nice Sunflora. There you go. Oh, congratulations, buddy. Look at that smile. And now, we're learning Petal Dance. Awesome, huh? I'm just going to get rid of Absorb, because we don't need that anymore. And there you go. That's how you raise a Sunkern into a Sunflora. I think it's the most efficient way to do it, because you learn both awesome moves on the same level. Let's take a look, shall we? So, yeah, now we have a very decent moveset. We have both Petal Dance and Synthesis. Any grass type with these moves is going to fare excellently. If that's even an expression you can use. Alright, let's keep going. We're almost at the end of the tunnel. And just like that, we made it to Pewter City. Listen to that music. Sounds familiar? It's a remix of the Viridian Forest theme. And that's because we're right next to Viridian Forest. It's down here. Instead of being a separate screen, like in the original trilogy of games, you can cross through Viridian Forest without having to do a transition. It just is part of Route 2. Thank you, Gau-Gaigar. So if you want to catch yourself some forest Pokemon, you can cross through Viridian Forest, right here. And we will do that, but we'll do it later. For now, our destination is Pewter City, so we won't be crossing the forest just yet. Looks like there's a Pokemon trainer right here. How about I switch things around? Tarask wants to see some action. Let's see what this trainer has in store for us.
If you walk in tall grass wearing shorts, do you get nicks and cuts?
Oh my goodness, you kids. You kids and your frickin' shorts. Ah, I thought it was a youngster. It's actually Bug Catcher Ed. Hello, Ed. So he's got Beedrill. Can you imagine playing Red and Blue and coming across this guy just standing there with his level 30 Beedrill? It's pretty funny how there's so many advanced trainers now, even in this part of the map that originally had only weak trainers. It's like everyone around the world just got stronger together. So now if you're looking for weak trainers in Kanto, good luck, you won't find anyone with Pokemon under level 30. It's pretty weird. Makes no sense, but hey, that's just game mechanics. Who am I to question that? Okay, Beedrill number 3. I could have skipped that guy, I mean all he had was Beedrill. What a joke.
Get out of here.
With your Beedrill army. Well, good job, Tarask. You didn't break a sweat, huh?
Ouch, ouch, ouch!
Hey, if the grass is so frickin' rough on your legs, why do you wear shorts then? Oh, Anthony's calling us, all the way from Johto.
Hey, is this Chris? This is Anthony, the hiker. The other day, I was watching my Machop eat some berries.
Oh my goodness, he's telling that story again. Yeah, it was enjoying its meal. I'm not sure people are supposed to eat these berries. Blah 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 blah. It was battling a Spearow, got distracted by a beauty. My goodness, Anthony. Well, anyway, take care of yourself, even if you always tell me the same stories. I can't blame you. I am kind of senile and tell the same stories again too. I guess you'll start to notice by watching this Let's Play that sometimes I forget the stories I already told. Oh! Hey, that Jigglypuff is still there. Aww. I wonder if the owner of that Jigglypuff just lives in the Pewter City gym. That would explain why all these years later, the Jigglypuff is still here. I think that would make sense. Who knows, maybe that little girl with Jigglypuff is actually Nurse Joy's daughter. But she's never going to be a Nurse Joy, she's training a Jigglypuff instead of a Chansey.
Huh, preposterous! That makes no sense! Huh, how could you do that?
It's okay, maybe she doesn't want to be a Nurse Joy. She doesn't even have pink hair. I guess that's a prerequisite of being a Nurse Joy. You need to train a Chansey, and you need to have natural pink hair. Alright. Let me see. I want to see my items before I challenge Brock. I've got 2 super potions, a couple of revives. I'm still holding on to that Thunderstone for later. I have plenty of full heal and 1 max potion. To be honest, Brock shouldn't be a problem if he doesn't have too many disciples inside his gym. If he's got a bunch of students in there, then maybe I'll need to go shop for some items. Maybe it's still just the one guy who talks about light years. We'll see. Hello, Mr. Announcer.
Yo, champion making! You're really rocking! Are you battling the gym leaders of Kanto? They're strong and dedicated people. Just like Johto's gym leaders.
They are. And they're very memorable too. Oh, there he is. How much do you bet he's going to say something about light years and distance and stuff? It's probably the same guy.
The trainers of this gym use Rock-type Pokémon. The Rock-type has high defense.
Battles could end up going a long time. Are you ready for this? Oh, he surprised me. I was expecting them to reuse that joke for some reason. Camper Jerry. Back in the day, the guy here had Diglett and Sandshrew. And now he's got Sandslash, but his Diglett is nowhere to be found. It's probably not the same guy. Or it could be. That's up to you. Make up your own Pokemon lore. The animation for Waterfall looks so weird. The way the attack starts from the bottom and just goes all the way up kinda makes it look like Gyarados just licked Sandslash in the face. Imagine Gyarados doing that. Plus, and if I remember correctly, in Pokemon Stadium, Gyarados has had its tongue sticking out. I have to win these battles. Hey you, trainer from Johto. Brock is tough. He'll punish you if you don't take him seriously. Well, that's okay. I take Brock seriously, kind of. I always liked the guy. Well, I guess it's time to challenge good old Brock, the very first gym leader we ever fought, and a recurring character on the show. I always liked Brock on the show.
Wow, it's not often that we get a challenger from Johto. I'm Brock, the Pewter Gym Leader. I'm an expert on Rock-type Pokémon. My Pokémon are impervious to most physical attacks. You'll have a hard time inflicting any damage. Come on!
Yeah, I always loved Brock. I think his personality, or rather his backstory, is one of the most developed in the entire anime. The way they show how his father left and how he had to raise his family by himself. All that good stuff just made him very relatable and lovable as a character. Not only that, but I loved his mature attitude and how he was the reliable one in the group, despite his weakness for girls. It was always fun to see him cooking and looking after everyone. Overall, he's just a very lovable character. Plus, he's very fun to draw too. Leader Brock wants to battle. So we're starting off against Graveler. Well, you might have creepy grabby hands on your head, Graveler, but I'm not really worried because you're a rock ground type. And I'm sorry to say this, Graveler, but rock ground types, they're pretty much the worst thing in this game. So yeah, go away. Who's next? Ah, see, now this is interesting. It's Amistar. A prehistoric Pokemon, and this one is a water rock type. If you're fighting a Pokemon that's both water and rock, what should you use? Well, I'd say that a grass type attack would be strong against both of these types. How strong is Spike Cannon? Not that strong. Though it's starting to hurt a bit right now. 5 attacks in a row, huh? Impressive. Alright, Photon, show your petal dance. Yep, pretty much the result I was expecting. Good job, Photon. Nothing to it. So who's next? It's Rhyhorn, another rock ground type. Photon, keep going. Continue that petal dance. Dazzle us with your beautiful dance moves. You know, I could have used petal dance on Graveler too. It's pretty sad when you think you can just walk in here with a level 31 grass type and wipe the floor with Brock's Pokemon. But that's just what rock ground types are. Who's next? Onix. Oh, what do you know? Another rock ground type. But by now, Petal Dance must be over. Yeah, Petal Dance is over. And we're confused, so that could be a problem. How about we get rid of confusion and we start another dance? So Onix is using Sandstorm. Well, I'm not exactly worried. I'm just... okay, I'm going to heal up too. I don't know what other moves Onix has. Does it have Earthquake or Rock Throw or something? Oh, it's using Bide. Okay then. So you're bracing yourself for a hit? Take that then. I don't think you'll survive though. It's pretty funny that after all these years, Onix still uses Bide. Very strange. Well, that takes care of Onix. Who's next? The last Pokemon, Kabutops. Another mix of rock and water type. So what do? You just keep going with Petal Dance. It's not like we have a choice anyway. Oh, it knows Slash. Well then, that was painful. I wasn't expecting to take this much damage. Then again, there is a 10 level difference between us and it still didn't knock us out. Ciao, Kabutops! Well, that's the end of that. Leader Brock was defeated.
Your Pokemon's powerful. Your Pokemon's powerful attacks overcame my rock-hard defense. You're stronger than I expected. Go ahead, take this badge.
Chris received Boulder Badge. A Boulder Badge. Thanks. Chris, thanks. I enjoyed battling you, even though I am a bit upset. That Boulder Badge will make your Pokemon even more powerful. Thanks. But you don't have a TM for us? Ah, that's okay. Take care, Brock. I guess that's it for Pewter City. We can't go to the museum because it's closed for renovations right now. They really drive that point home because there's no door. Can't go inside anymore. Kind of a shame. But I'm starting to see a pattern in the Kanto region in this game. And that pattern is that there's not a lot to do. I guess they tried to cram it in there, but they just couldn't fit an entire functional region on top of all of Johto. But fair enough, at least there's still 16 gyms instead of just the standard 8. And I'm grateful for that. Speaking of gyms, we don't have a lot left to do. We only have 2 left, if I'm not mistaken. That leaves us with the Earth Badge and the Volcano Badge. And I know which one we're going to get next. We'll be making our way south to Pallet Town, and then we will surf to Cinnabar Island. But before we do that, there's a little detour I would like to take. How about we go and check out Mount Moon? The sun is going to set very soon, and once it's nighttime and the moon starts to appear in the sky with the stars, we should go and check out Mount Moon. Who knows what we could find there? So tonight, we're going to Mount Moon. Until next time, everyone, I wish you all a great evening. And thanks for watching!